Some people don't even know how to get them and just get them really randomly and are so confused. Now, a few weeks ago, I was so confused as well, but now obviously I have a lot and I found a pretty overpowered way to get tons of GIMBUCKS as fast as possible. So make sure to watch this whole video to understand on how to do it because just one step can mess you up completely. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing you're going to want to go to is the home page. You're going to click the kit. You're going to probably want to create one and make it all correct because you can't really like favorite a kit. So just make one that's all correct and you're going to click play live. If you don't know how to make one that's all correct, all you got to do is click new kit, put random stuff like blah blah blah, put like a language of English, put the subject of other, click next, put a random photo, and then add a question, and then make them all correct, and then you can just make them all correct, and then just pass. And then there you go, you have your thing, and you can click all done, go back to kits, and you have a brand new one right there. I'm gonna archive it because I don't need it. I'm also gonna archive that one because I don't need it. I guess you can't delete it. But kits, as you can see, we can go here, and the best one for this, you can really do any of them, but the best one is Don't Look Down, and I would definitely suggest doing that because Don't Look Down is just the best one to do for this. You're gonna set this to around 59 minutes. You can always end early and you can always add more time, so if you need more, that's okay. But of course, if you try to do like 99, it's gonna stop you at like 60 or something. I don't know, but I would suggest doing like 59 minutes because that's a little bit as how it's gonna take. Keep in mind, guys, GimKit has a weekly XP limit, not a daily XP limit, which makes it in some ways much better because this actually takes it's going to take you at least an hour to do, an average an hour depending on if you have the season ticket or not. If you have a season ticket, it's going to take a little longer because of course you have more XP to get, which is good because you get more GIMBUCKS, but that means it's going to take you a little bit longer. Now you're going to click play live, and you're going to go here. Now you want to make sure you're joining as a player, of course, and you're going to click start game. Now as soon as you start in, you're going to want to go a little bit far here, but first make sure you get energy, answer one question, and then you're going to want to go past the intro and get your sort of like, I guess, checkpoint at level 1. So go here. You don't have to go any further than that. I think you can technically just stay there, but what I usually do is I just go up here, boom boom, just gonna get a little bit far here just so it's like better. And of course you can spend your 59 minutes actually playing this game, but of course for me as a speedrunner, it's gonna take me only 10 minutes to win this. So now of course you can just practice your speedrunning, of course, while you're waiting for this. But as you can see, we just got 300 XP. However, you might see that but then not get any more XP. Now this is the time that's very important. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get XP. Now there's one thing you need to do to get XP, and you have to be answering questions every minute. So for this 1 minute, if I don't answer any question, I will not be rewarded any XP. However, if I click the answer question button, answer one singular question, and then wait for the 22 seconds to run out, I will be rewarded XP and possibly GIMBUCKS. Now, the whole strategy of this is basically that's basically it. So every single minute, you're going to be clicking. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we get XP. Then once you see this little 300 XP, you're going to wait a few seconds. Maybe wait for it to be 55, like 55 seconds. You're going to answer one question. You can answer as many as you want, but of course it might kick you out if you answer too many, because GIMBUCKS does have that. This is the best game mode to do it. I would not suggest doing it in any other game mode because those can be super inconsistent and hard to get questions for, obviously. So this is the best one to do. And now you may be thinking, well, let's look at the rewards here. You get 20,000 X. Let's just assume that you are a season ticket holder. However, the only thing that's different if you're a season ticket holder or not is it just takes a little longer and you get more XP for being a season ticket holder. However, just for this, we're just going to assume that you have a season ticket. So, as you can see, we got 100 GIMBUCKS there, and it's only been 3 minutes, and we get also 300 XP. Now, we can answer 1 or 2 questions, and then, so you may be thinking, this is going to take a while because obviously you have 20,000 XP, you get 300, actually no, let's assume you're not a season ticket holder because one, most people aren't, and the math is much easier. So let's say you have 15,000 XP, 300 XP every minute. So you're going to do 15,000 divided by 300, and you're going to be getting 5,000, so divided by 300 means 5,000, wait, no, that doesn't work. Wait, 15,000 divided by 300, no, 15,000 divided by 300, wait, I'm so confused. 15,000 divided by 300 is, like 50. Yeah, so it's gonna take 50 minutes for you to get that max thing if you're not a season ticket holder. Of course, 20,000 divided by 300 is going to take 66 minutes. So it's going to take an hour and 6 minutes. However, if you're not a season ticket holder, it's going to be taking 50 minutes for you to get this max thing. However, you know, it's understandable if you just don't want to sit there for a whole 50 minutes and just waiting. So here's where a different strategy comes in. You can either use the same device and switch between tabs every minute, like set a 1 minute timer and keeps resetting that 1 minute timer and visiting the tab. Or of course you could use 2 different devices. So like say for example you have your phone, you can get, and a computer. You get a computer, play GIMBUCKS on it, and then you get a computer, you play GIMBUCKS on that computer, and then you just leave the GIMBUCKS tab open every minute. You do that, you add questions, and then you also have on your phone or like another device, you have YouTube or like Netflix, and you can literally just watch or play another game while you're waiting for this. Whether or not you don't do like something like Geometry Dash if you're gonna play a game, of course. But like what I do, I just watch YouTube or something like that. While every minute I just wait. I'm not gonna say scroll, but if you truly want to, you can scroll because shorts are like 1 minute long, but that's also don't scroll because you can lose track of time. Just watch a full YouTube video length and like set a timer on like a watch or something. I don't know, but you can definitely figure it out. So you don't have to be like actually like standing there and like answering questions like this every minute for an hour, because that's going to be quite painful for you. But this is like the best way to get energy. Of course, it's basically like the only way to get XP, because of course you need to be answering questions every minute or you won't get it. So if you only answer questions like once or twice in 1 minute, you're only going to be getting the XP that minute. That is the most important part of this strategy, and you have to make sure that you are following it. So if you understood that, then go ahead, try it out, see if you can make it work, see if you can do that. If you didn't, rewatch the video or comment down below, and I'll try to help you guys. Also, like if you're having any bug fix issues, just join the GIMBUCKS Discord. I don't have the link, so you might have to ask someone in like the Blackit Discord for that. That is definitely the easiest way to get GIMBUCKS. And like, yeah, look at that. We got like what, 200 GIMBUCKS in this one thing. And then of course, once you're done, you can end it. You can always add more minutes on just by clicking the time, and that adds a minute. So you can go for as long as you want and then end it whenever. It's not like Lookit where you can only set it. You can't add extra minutes for the game. However, let's just go back here, go to rewards, and look at that. We have 200 more GIMBUCKS that we can spend on some stuff, which is just super awesome. So if you guys enjoyed and want to see more like this, please make sure to subscribe. It makes like a huge difference, and I can see how many people subscribe on this video, and the more people that subscribe, the more people get to see this, and that means that you guys like GIMBUCKS content, and I'll make more. I'll be making some more openings probably. Comment down below which pack you want me to do. Preferably, I don't know, I actually don't have a preference, but I would probably go for the mythic, since I have like basically finished most of them. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.